We never have the
what?
The lava lamp set up, heat it up.
Whoa.
People are gonna think they don't work.
They don't?
They do.
I've never seen them.
You're lying.
Okay.
It's ready.
Well, you can focus, right? You know how to focus by now.
I'm gonna practice again.
If you don't know, get off my chair.
It's not your chair.
It's already...
Let's do this thing, man. Let me hear about what you got this week. Wow, you're really far away now.
You see my rolls? No, you get closer.
Should get closer. Nah, man, there's no rules. What are you talking about?
Okay, cool. This is only packs of abs.
Yes.
Alright, I got my bounty paper today.
You actually put it on a bounty paper? You sick, man.
Alright, guys, what's up? You recording?
It's been recording.
Good?
Yeah. Yeah, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's focus.
It's focus.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to that.
The Onex experience. This is where I zoom in. I can't zoom in. I don't know how. We're gonna go back. Yeah. You gotta twist it.
Amateur hour.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. So last week I had a body percentage of 21.7, fat ass, and weighing 169.
God, be nice to yourself.
169.6. All right, 169.6. Today I did my weigh-in and I'm a 21.4. Yeah, no.
Drum roll?
No.
We didn't drum roll.
No, I didn't drum roll, but I was expecting an applause.
We'll get some applause effects there.
Alright, yeah, insert.
Yeah, insert the applause effect.
But that's not that much. It's 0.3%, 0.3% down, which is good, right? But it's not that great. And 168, so that's a 1.6 pound drop, which is not bad for 2 weeks, is it? Yeah, 2 pounds a week almost.
Wait,
right?
2 weeks?
A week.
A week, yeah. A week.
So like, you know, you want to average out, I guess, 2 pounds a week if you're looking at weight, like pounds. But we're trying to look at 0.5 in body fat percentage, right? But that's it. What I ended up doing differently though, I kept my diet the same. I'm not gonna reveal what is it I'm eating yet because I'm just testing everything out. So I'm not gonna be like, yeah, eat this and it's gonna work out. Nah.
It's not Krispy Kreme that you're eating, though, right?
No Krispy Kreme.
No McDonald's?
Nope.
What do you got in your hands? What's that book?
This is a book. This is a book that I was telling you about last week. I just took the cover off because I don't like those covers that cover the cover. But it's right here. Bam!
Let's see if we can get in there. Oh, yeah. Burn the fat, feed the muscle. Tom Venuto.
I'm actually... Oh, look, Max. Before I forget, got you a little...
What the hell is this, man?
These are, look, little bookmarks.
What?
They're, like, pretty cool.
Passage. Interesting.
Yeah, so you just, like, put them there. So, like, you know, when you leave...
Yeah, you can't see it.
Huh? Yeah,
I was trying to do it, but you gotta focus in on it.
So like if you left off reading here, then you want to put your passage point right there, and then when you come back,
that's tough.
You don't have this big ass bookmark, but you have the little thing. You know, it's very nice.
Thank you for the gift, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's always a surprise with you, man.
Yeah, I got you, bro. You know that. But these things cost like mad cheap. I think it's like $10 for 20 of them. I only gave you 5 for now. If you want more, I'll give you more.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But yeah. And they're like magnetized, so you can get them off on Amazon. I'll put a link to them in the description below if you want to buy them, if you're a reader. Yeah, so let's get to the talking.
Let's get to the subject. What are we talking about today?
So this time, we're going to talk about, which is something about what I read, which is, this goes for, it's a long list already, guys. You're back and forth.
A whole freaking bounty sheet, man.
But we're going to talk about setting goals. So this goes for any aspect in your life, but when it comes to weight loss and building muscle and all that stuff, is very important that you set goals as well. But one of the things that you got to do is you got to train your mind as well. So it's not only about setting goals, but you also have to believe in. There's a lot of aspects that go into it. First step, you gotta set the goal. What is it you want? What do you want to look like? How much you want to weigh? Why are you doing it? Like, you got to be specific when it comes to your goals. You got to put emotion into it, right? Think about the real reasons why you're trying to lose weight. What's the real reason why you're trying to look like Arnold or something, you know? And you have to write it down too. Like, write down the reasons why you're trying to get to that point. You know, I want to impress my wife, or I want to be healthy for my kids, or I just want to feel better about myself. Like, those are you putting emotions behind your goals. Also, another thing to do is fill your mind with positive thoughts, right? I think I've heard that research says that we have like 60,000 thoughts a day. 98% of those thoughts are repeated thoughts from yesterday. That's crazy. Like, it's just negative, negative, negative. So you gotta change the way you think. Every time you think something negative,
slap yourself in the head.
Yeah, that's a good
don't
idea.
do that.
What is it?
What?
Is it Max? No, the Psycho-Cybernetics author.
Maxwell Maltz.
Maxwell Maltz, right?
Yeah.
I think doesn't he go into? Well, I think a lot of authors go into.
He definitely
that,
goes into
the whole
that positive
cancel
psychology
thing.
type thing.
Yeah, but like when you have a negative thought, right? You wanna, like, say cancel and switch your thought. Like, do something.
Yes, proactively swap it out with a positive thought.
Exactly.
Every time it pops
he goes
up.
into that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, because this guy mentions this guy in this book as well. But yeah, so when you catch yourself saying something negative or thinking something negative, cancel that thought. You can say cancel out loud or do something that'll slap you back to reality and change that thought into a positive one. So instead of saying, like, you're thinking, I'm like, I'm never gonna drop body fat percentage, like, this is useless, you know, instead of, you know, switch it to something positive, like saying, I am gonna drop my body fat percentage, you know, if my goal is to 20%, I'm gonna reach 20% by next week. So switch the negative of I can't to I will, right? And you gotta focus daily on what it is that you want. I was talking in my last video about saturating your mind with the things that you want, right? Because it all goes back to your subconscious. Whatever is in your subconscious is what naturally is gonna come out. Like when you wake up, you subconsciously wake up and you take a piss and you brush your teeth. Like that's something you do naturally, right? Like you get out of bed and that's the first thing you do without thinking. You just go walk straight to the bathroom, right? So we gotta do that when it comes to the goals that we want to reach. Make big goals. Don't be scared to put a huge goal out there. Like, you know, if you want to be a swimsuit model, if that's what really you would like to do, but you might think, oh, I'm never going to really be a swimsuit model. I'm just going to be like a regular person, but I'll never be a swimsuit. No, aim for the swimsuit model because at least you're aiming high. It's better to aim high and fall short than aim short and then fall even shorter, right? So it's better to just aim high, you know, and you might go farther than you actually think you would, you know. Set deadlines build pressure in regards to time. Set your yearly goals, right, but also set monthly goals, weekly goals, daily goals. It all adds up to that whole year. Don't just say, oh, by next year I want to be 130 pounds and that's it, that's your only goal. Why? Because you're never going to be 130 pounds. Why? Because you don't have your three-month goal and you don't have a monthly goal and you don't have a daily goal. Like, you need to have a daily goal that's going to make you reach your weekly goal, that's going to make you reach your monthly goal, that's going to make you reach your 3-month goal, which will make you reach your 1-year goal. See how that works?
That works out really great. It does work out
pretty
just like that.
well, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing.
You got to backtrack.
Yeah.
You start with your ultimate goal and then work your way back.
Yeah.
Right?
Everything you do today is going to affect tomorrow, right? If you slack off today, forget it. You're going to still weigh 150 pounds tomorrow.
What do you got, man? There's a long list.
You know, I'm already done with that part, man. The law of contrast. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
The law of contrast.
Mm-hmm.
Just explain it. Maybe I will have.
The law of contrast is when you compare yourself to everybody else. You compare, like, your achievements to somebody else's achievements. Like, even though you achieve and you should feel great about it and happy about your achievements, but you are always comparing yourself to the next guy, and because of that guy's achievements, you'll never be happy with your own, you know? So you shouldn't be comparing yourself to anybody. You should always be comparing yourself to yourself and how you could do, what you could do better to beat yourself.
Your personal best.
Yeah, your personal best. Like, always try to compete with yourself, not with somebody else. Imagine I try competing with Max. He's like over here like a little Apollo god looking guy.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Wow. So, that's the first time there, bro. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's the first time?
Yeah.
I'll scratch that.
Scratch that.
You know, this guy has a great physique, but he's been working out for like years, right? And then I can't compare myself to him. Like, my body is not completely near his, but what if I would compare myself to him all the time? Like, oh shit, like Max's body looks better than mine. And I would never be happy with my own achievements, even though I'm making progress, but I'll always be like depressed about my own achievements when I should be happy about my own achievements, right? So you shouldn't compare yourself to somebody else, because everybody has their own path, their own journey, right? You could be inspired by others, right? But
definitely
don't compete with others. Like, don't compare yourself to others. Repeat your goals, or look at your goals every day that you write down. Write down your goals and go over them every day. Make sure that you celebrate each goal that you achieve. So, like when we achieve our goals, we go on Wednesdays and we eat pancakes. That's like our little treat for the week, right? So also write down your achievements so you can keep track of everything you've done. It's like good to go back and look at all the achievements that you've done. We do that also at the end of the month. We write down everything we have achieved. And always set new goals. So never stop setting goals. It always keeps you moving. And that's it. So just make sure after this video you give it a thumbs up and you get to writing down your goals and start off March the right way.
killing it.
Killing it.
Every
day.
month, every day.
All the time.
All the time. No
Every
excuses.
day. No excuses.
Onex experience.